Hey, Minneapolis, St. Paul, it's 8 past the hour at Twin 107, your FM talk station. Time to get your buzz on with the #1 rated Buzz Westcott Show.
Sue Kim, I need some cheering up here. This is the worst show we've done since we had those midgets that couldn't reach the microphones.
Well, maybe this is a good time for Mock the Mayor.
Doris from St. Paul, dump on the mayor.
Yes, hello. I think it's shameful the way you constantly make fun of the elected officials.
So what are you saying, Doris? Are you saying I'm un-American?
Well, yes. I mean, being able to elect our leaders is a freedom we should never take for granted.
Damn straight, honey, and it's one that I never do. And, you know, another freedom that I never take for granted is the freedom to say what I think. And you know what I think, Doris? I think your parents must have been cousins. Because that's about the stupidest thing I've ever heard in the history of this show. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to apologize for that last call. You see, our screeners, the people who answer the telephones for us, they're interns, which means that they're inexperienced, and the bottom line is they work for free. And you know what they say? You get what you pay for. So sadly, I have to report to you, it is time to say goodbye to Heather. I hope she lands on her feet in her next job at Burger Hut.
Is he really gonna fire me? He just did.
Dennis on line 5. Talk to me, Menace.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Buzz, this is Dennis from Minnetonka.
That's your problem, Dennis. Don't make it mine.
Yeah, my question is, who does the mayor think he's kidding with that little blonde assistant? But she looks more like a stripper than a secretary.
Hey, I'm with you, pal. But even a gump like Newton deserves a little eye candy, doesn't he? I mean, have you seen his wife? We're talking Quasimodo on a bad hair day, guy.
Line 6,
You
go.
find that funny, Gloria?
No, ma'am. Well, that's the word gump. No, not even a little.
I wonder if Buzz Westcott realizes the power that he has.
Well, they say sticks and stones will break your bones, but the truth is, words can kill.
It's like Freak City out there. But the cool thing is they aren't ashamed of it.
You do that every week, Buzz. Every week, man. Hey, kid, you ever listen to this show? I love this guy.
And if you think it blows having a pro wrestler for a governor, they've got a city councilman who was dealing cocaine out of his office. Good choice, although I wouldn't mind seeing Minnesota choose
When you walk down the road, heavy burden, heavy load, I will rise and I will walk with you. I'll walk with you till the sun don't even shine. Walk with you every time I tell you I'll walk with you. Believe me, I'll walk with you.
Sue Kim? Siamese twins? You're killing me with these circus acts.
One of them's running for city council in Hennepin County. I thought it might be interesting.
No, let me tell you what would be interesting. Siamese twin strippers. Now, that would be interesting.
We're back on in 3 minutes.
Oh, do me a favor, help me out with the screener, will you? I mean, you know, perhaps somebody with opposable thumbs?
Buzz, this is Monica. Station manager sent her down for a tryout. Hello, Mr. Westcott.
Meow. How you doing there, Red? Got any experience in a job like this?
Well, not specifically, but I've worked in communications for a very long time.
That's great, 19. Look, if you can't keep the idiots from getting through, then you're going to be communicating with a copy machine over at Kinko's, okay? Got it? I like the shoes.
Why did he call me 19?
He's fired 18 call screeners in the last 5 years. I hope you have thick skin.
I'll work on it.
When you think you've got a decent caller, keep them on hold and type vitals into the computer. The white button is for the intercom if you need to talk to Buzz off the air. The red button lets you speak on the air if Buzz asks you a question.
19. Hey, if a kid calls named Meredith or Taylor, don't let him hang up. All right, keep him on hold until I can get to my next break. You got it?
I understand.
Really? Oh,
You're
that's an
listening to the
improvement already,
Buzz
isn't it?
Westcott Show, Twin 107 FM.
Strap in,
Talk
Buzz.
Radio.
Live in 5.
5.
We got some hot talk for you out there, buzzheads. But first, I think we should meet our new screener, Monica. Hey, Monica, tell me a little about yourself, kid. Are you married, single?
I'm single.
Ooh, good answer. I mean, because, you know, you got that whole sexy Irish brogue thing happening. Hey, you know what, Sue Kim? I think we should try to talk the lovely Monica into playing Welcome the New Employee game.
Tell her the rules, Buzz.
Well, faith and Magoda to you, Monica. You see, it's a wee little game where you work your first day naked.
Well, I won't be taking me clothes off today, Buzz.
Well, you see, that could directly affect your chances of being back here tomorrow and playing again.
That's a risk that I'm prepared to take.
Not the answer we wanted to hear. Sue Kim, let's give her a consolation prize. That's right, it's a free trip to Guam.
Something made the father his fortune. Suing because he claims he's not getting adequate nutrition.
Hey, come on, man. And then you read the sign, kid. I can't change nothing bigger than a 20. Doesn't matter. Just keep it.
Hi, Scott. It's your mother. You're probably out having fun with your friends. This is Scott. Do you want to... Oh, your father says hi. Well, we'll try you back tomorrow. We love you.
Sorry, pal. No way you could be a buzzhead. Buzzheads use soap, and I can smell you all over the phone. Do me a favor. You want to stink up the airwaves? Call Imus. He loves talking to dipsticks like you.
You're listening to the Buzz Westcott Show. Hard talk all day.
Gee, a whole 50 cents. You're some tipper, pal. Off duty. I need a ride. Are you deaf? I heard you just fine. Now you hear me. I need a ride. Look, lady, forget about it. It's been a long day. Gotta go home, see the wife and kids. Find another cab.
Why do they all make it so hard?
This is my first time being a police officer.
Yeah, that's usually how it works when you're a rookie.
So, how many donuts do you think you've had in 23 years on the force, Sergeant Richardson?
What?
Well, I mean, fat content alone would...
You're a cop, Gloria. A donut is the least of your worries.
Hang on, Meredith. He'll be right with you.
You heard it first on the Buzz Westcott Show.
Okay, everybody, we're going to take a little break. Up next is Roger the Redneck calling in from his truck. Apparently, he doesn't agree with me that all religious wackos should be shot.
Now let's go back out to the freeways with Captain Candace and the Twin 107 traffic copter.
Hi, Meredith. How you doing, sweetie? Yeah. Hey, how was the recital? Great. Great, honey. That's so great. You guys tell her driving you crazy? Yeah, I bet he is. Oh, gosh, I miss you guys.
His daughter sounds like a lovely young lady.
Yeah, they used to be a great family.
Used to be.
Let's just say that Buzz is not the man he used to be. He made a lot of trade-offs to get where he is. Now he's divorced, and his ex took the kids to L.A.
That's a lot to trade away.
Sweetie, look, my lawyer's been working with this new judge who seems to think that he can, really get it so we can spend some more time with each other, I mean, for real this time. So,
30 seconds.
Yeah, I know, 30 seconds. Hang on a second. Listen, I gotta go. What? Yeah, I got one around here somewhere. Oh, here, right in front of me. Why? What's up? Sweetie, that's a great idea. You should come over here and be one of the producers on my show. I can see it right now. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. I love you. And tell Taylor I love him too, okay? Yeah. Bye-bye.
Acres and acres of new and used cars, award-winning service, and state-of-the-art repair facilities. The Porterville Auto Center, the #1 auto center in all of the Twin Cities.
Now back to Buzz on the Buzz Westcott Radio Network.
Welcome back. Before we get to the phones, I was just talking to my incredible kid, and she turned me on to this really weird story in the paper today. It seems some 40-year-old proofreader in New York sat dead in his office for 5 days before fellow workers noticed him.
Ooh, that's terrible.
Now, this lame-o had a heart attack, but he was such a nobody that nobody even noticed it for 5 days. None of his co-workers, nothing. He was dead. Now there's a 10 on my loser meter, babe.
Oh, come on, Buzz. You're being so mean.
Can you imagine being such a zero that nobody notices your cold, dead corpse slumped over on your desk? What did they think? That the guy was the first one to work and the last one to go home for 5 straight days?
I think he's gonna jump.
Scott?
Oh, God. Who are you?
Don't be afraid. My name is Andrew. I'm an angel.
Are you here to stop me?
No. I can't do that. This is your life, Scott, but I would love to try to talk you out of doing this because I don't think that you really want to. This is just a cry for help. I'm here to tell you that God's listening.
Well, I don't have anything to say.
I think you do.
What the hell is this?
I told you to lie.
Come on!
Can you believe that, Buzz?
All right, then, 19. Beating people with a stick like they do in Singapore. Yay or nay?
I would have to give that an A.
Oh, come on. Give me a break. Are you kidding me? If they brought caning to America, crime would drop in 3 days. Steal a car? Get the crap beat out of you. I say beat them like an ugly redheaded stepchild. That's what I say. And I'll tell you what. I bet you the Siamese twins of Hennepin County would vote for it, too.
Would that count as 1 vote or 2?
Ho! Sue Kim, ladies and gentlemen, should be here all week. Thank you very much. You know, speaking of the Siamese twins, where the hell are they? They should be here by now.
They're stuck in traffic.
They're stuck together. They're stuck in traffic. What I want to know is who the hell is driving, righty or lefty?
Nobody can get across town because there's some kid on a building and he's threatening to jump.
Oh, there's a new one. No one can get across town because there's a kid on a building threatening to jump.
Hey, Buzzheads, anybody out there that's stuck in this little soiree, give us a call on the hotline and let us know what's going on, would you? And hey, Yin and Yang, if you're out there...
I don't think this is a very good idea.
Well, you're not Buzz Westcott.
You know the kid's name? Scott Hartwick, apartment 1401. He's a nice kid. I don't get it.
Yeah, they all are.
Scott, how do you think this is going to make your parents feel?
I don't know. We don't really talk that much. They're busy with their own stuff.
So you mean you never even told them that your best friend died?
How do you know that?
I believe you dropped this. How long were you and John friends?
Since the second grade. It's my arm in this picture. They cut me out. A bunch of us went to the U2 concert last summer.
Scott Hartwick?
Who is it? Who's there?
My name is Sergeant Richardson.
Go away, okay? Leave me alone or I'll jump.
Okay, Scott, just relax. Nothing's going to happen. No one's going to do anything.
And are you sure it's the same Scott Hardwick that you go to school with?
Yeah. And I know.
Jackpot.
What are you doing?
My job.
Line 3, talk to me.
Yeah, Buzz, this is Paul. This Scott Hardwick dude's in my chemistry class.
Unit 93, be advised, crisis intervention team en route. ETA in 10.
10-4.
God, how do we stall this kid another 10 minutes? I'm not going out on that ledge to get him.
Maybe we could find some rope and tie you in.
No, it's an unnecessary risk, and it's against procedure. This is Sergeant Richardson of the Minneapolis PD. Who's this, please? Yes, sir? Yes, but we have a situation here. Please stay on the line.
Who is it?
I think we got a shot at something here. Patch me through to the crisis team.
Oh, for crying out loud!
A four-step professional smoothing system. Like the balance is watching.
Come on, kid. You're completely screwing things up over here!
Scott, it's Sergeant Richardson. I'm gonna slide this phone to you here along the ledge, okay? It's your father.
Dad?
Scott? It's actually not your dad. I sort of had to lie to get to you. It's Buzz Westcott.
Buzz Westcott?
Scott, I know this is a strange time right now, but look, Scott, I think we need to talk.
Should I talk to him?
Scott, I don't think that Buzz Westcott has the answer that you need.
Well, who does? I mean, you? God?
Yes, God.
Right. We'll tell that to John.
Hello? Scott, I got your number from a high school buddy of yours, and
tells me that you're a big fan of the show, which means we have something in common. We both think I'm great.
I'm just one of those nobodies on your loser meters.
Whoa, man, don't say that. All right, you're a buzzhead. And buzzheads, by definition, are not losers, my friend, okay? Now listen. What do you say you go on the air with me, huh?
You want to put me on the radio?
Just forget that we're on the radio, all right? Just two guys talking. Mano a mano. Let's face it, Scott, I mean, people don't walk out on ledges because they want to check out the view, you know what I mean? You got problems, man. We should talk about them. Anyway, you're a teenager. Now, what are you doing, man? I mean, you should be out there chasing chicks and drinking and partying and causing trouble, for crying out loud. You know, I mean, what do you say, Scott?
Okay, yeah, okay.
Scott, stay on the line, all right? Don't go anywhere, if you know what I mean, okay? No pun intended, kid. Look, just hang on. I'm gonna put you on hold for 1 second. Oh, I love this kid. I love him.
Buzz, this is so great. Buzz, please don't do this.
Why not?
Because somewhere there has to be a line that you won't cross. This is a frightened and confused young boy. He doesn't deserve to be exploited in front of thousands of people.
Did you say thousands of people? Sue Kim, how many radio stations do we have lined up now?
500 and counting. Over 4 million listeners.
You may not realize it, but you made a real connection with him. You have the power to make a difference in his life.
Yeah, you know what, Monica, trust me, I'm going to make a huge difference in his life. And while we're at it, mine too, okay? Now let's shoo, hurry on, let's work. Go.
I can't believe I put that piece of slime on the phone with this kid.
Well, clearly he likes Buzz Westcott. Maybe it'll buy us the time we need.
Stay by the window, I gotta call this in.
Hey, Minneapolis, St. Paul, it's 8 past the hour at Twin 107, your FM talk station.
Hello, America. We're going to deviate from our usual program because, quite frankly, there's stunning events taking place in downtown Minneapolis as we speak. There's a young man threatening to jump off the 14th floor of a building. His name is Scott Hardwick, and we have him live on the air. Right now. Scott? Buddy, are you there?
Yeah.
What's going on, buddy? I mean, what made you want to walk out there on that ledge?
Last week, my best friend, John, swallowed a bottle full of sleeping pills and killed himself.
Wow, bro. I'm sorry.
I mean, we went to the movies the night before, and he seemed totally fine.
Yeah. So... What movie did you see?
Austin Powers.
Funny flick?
Yeah, I mean... That's the thing. I mean, how could you go from 1 minute to laughing your head off and then go home and kill yourself?
Look, Scott, I'm no expert. Maybe he was having problems with a girlfriend. You know, maybe there was a bad situation at home with his parents. Maybe he doesn't like Mike Myers films.
He didn't even tell me anything was wrong, and the worst part is that he didn't even say goodbye, he didn't leave a note. He just left.
Hello? Oh, yeah, hi, Barry. Yeah, can you hold on a sec? I'm sure Buzz wants to speak with you. Great, thanks.
It doesn't make any sense. People just don't kill themselves for no reason. There has to be an answer.
I mean, if John's life wasn't worth living, then whose is? What's the point of anything?
Scott, I'm not going to pretend to know why your buddy did what he did. me. Like he was taking life a little too seriously, Scott. You know? I mean, for me, life is about having fun, you know, and blowing off all the stuff that bums you out.
Yeah, but sometimes you just can't. I mean...
You know, Scott, you're right. Sometimes you can't, and sometimes you can. You know, look, can you stay with me during a commercial break here? I gotta pay the rent too, guy.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Beautiful. We'll be back in about 2 minutes.
You're listening to the Buzz Westcott Show, Twin 107 FM Talk Radio.
Barry, I'm having a great day, baby. Tell me you're gonna make it better.
I'm not sure I can do that, Buzz. I got some bad news.
What?
The judge said no.
What do you mean the judge said no, Barry? I mean, what the hell did he say?
Well, what did you expect the judge to say, Buzz? You spend every afternoon talking to hookers and strippers.
What does that have to do with anything, man? That's part of my act. I'm the one with a career here. What, does he think she's gonna be a better parent than me?
Hey, it's over, Buzz. You're not getting your kids. I'm sorry, man. We tried.
Be sure to send me the bill, Bear. Jerk.
We're still out, testing and continuing to build our net to make sure you stay connected no matter where you are. And with everything from great values and reliable customer service, advanced data solutions, and the latest in wireless products, you can be sure you'll find all the best in wireless all in one place. Because when it comes to being the best, we like to stay one step ahead. Come see how Coastal Wireless can.
10 seconds, Buzz.
You're listening to the Buzz Westcott Show, Hard Talk all day on the Twin 107.
Scott, it's Buzz. We're back.
You know, I've been thinking about what you said, and I'm thinking that maybe you're right.
Scotty, you know the world, it really does sting. You know, I don't know what to tell you about your friend, man. Maybe you did the wrong thing swallowing all those pills, you know? Maybe you did the right thing. Maybe you're doing the right thing, too. I don't know anything anymore. And frankly, I don't care. Nobody does. Not about me. And not about you, Scotty. So do what you gotta do. Okay? Make your move. There is one thing I do know, though, Scotty Waddy. And that is that, you're tying up traffic, Scotty. And that ain't cool. Vaya con Dios.
Buzz? Hello?
Would you like a no-maintenance,
Come on, kid. Get it over with already. Jump! Jump, you idiot! Jump! That's right. Jump!
Hey,
Hello? Scott. No, shut up, okay? I don't want to talk to you anymore. I don't want to talk to anyone.
Buzz! You have never walked out on a show ever. You cannot leave 500 stations hanging now.
Watch me!
And what about that kid? You gonna leave him hanging too?
I've got my own problems right now, okay? Deal with it!
So you get truly vivid yet natural color. And our lenses are ultra light. So comfortable you'll hardly know you're wearing them. Even if you don't need vision correction, don't trust your eyes to anything less than
It's a real mess down. I knew that radio jerk was gonna screw us.
Well, he did buy us some time.
Not enough. Fire's at least another 5 minutes away with that airbag. The crisis team is stuck in traffic 6 blocks away. They're trying to get here on foot.
Okay, why don't we just grab a sheet and tie up by the window?
No. It's too risky.
Sergeant, isn't there a time when a risk is acceptable?
Yeah. Well, it means I don't have to jeopardize 23 years on the job on some crazy kid.
Scott, don't listen to them.
Why not?
Because what they're saying doesn't matter. There's a book, Scott, the book of life. And God has written your name in that book. He has a plan for you. He chose the moment of your birth. He's chosen the moment of your death. And if you take that out of his hands, then you're going to miss the life that he wanted to give you.
Why didn't someone tell that to John?
I did. You're not John, Scott. You're still alive, and you still have a choice.
Scott? Scott, I can't imagine how badly you must have felt to come out on this ledge, but if I were you, there's one thing I'd think about doing. What? Leave a note, son. I heard you say how badly you felt when your friend died without an explanation. What are your parents going to think if you do the same thing? Here.
Shame on you, Tony.
Where'd you come from? How'd you that lady?
I'm no lady, I'm an angel. Stop it right there. Now, you wouldn't listen to me before, but you're going to listen to me now. What kind of a man would urge another human being to kill himself just so he wouldn't miss a roll in the hay?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you weren't rushing home to see your wife and your children. You were trying to squeeze in some time for your girlfriend. And don't tell me you weren't, because if you do, you'll be lying to an angel. Now, we're going to talk about this and about how to get your marriage back on track. But first, you're going to get out of this cab and shush those people urging that boy to kill himself.
Why would they listen to me?
Because they listened to you before and they'll listen to you again. Robert Anthony, God loves you. He's got you here to get you out of this jam. And I'm not just talking about traffic.
Okay. Okay.
Hey! Y'all need to knock it off. Let that kid alone. Yelling junk. That's not right.
You must miss them very much.
Look, I don't know how you got in here, but leave the same way.
And I think that you miss the man you were a long time ago and wish you could be again. A man who loved his family and counted it an honor to be on the radio, speaking over thin air to a world brimming with possibilities. Back before Ray David Westcott became Buzz, and Buzz became #1 in the ratings.
Who are you?
I am an angel.
Excuse me?
I am an angel whom God has sent here with a message for you. And the message is this: God loves you very much, but he doesn't love what you have become.
Look, I know I got in over my head today with the kid, you know, on the building and everything, but it's his radio shtick. Everybody knows that. It's just an act. They all know that.
Do they really? Every day you push the envelope closer to the edge, and the competition pushes it further. And soon the world is a mean and angry place, and people begin to believe that there's no more hope, no more compassion, no more love. And then they tune into your show and hear you tell a young boy that there is no answer for his pain. And suddenly they're yelling at him to jump from a building.
What?
At this very moment, hundreds of your fans are yelling at Scott Hardwick and urging him to jump.
Oh my God. God, please forgive me.
God does forgive you, Buzz, because he loves you more than you could ever imagine. But he requires something of you too. That you turn around and offer that love to someone else. And right now there's someone who needs it very badly.
Okay.
Leave me alone.
He's not answering. Put me back on the air. Come on.
Yes, we can still pull this off.
Just get me on the air now, okay? Lord, he's gonna jump. Scott? Scott, it's Buzz. We're back on the air. Please don't jump, buddy.
Sergeant, turn that little radio on and put it out the window.
He didn't answer. No, Chloe, I don't trust that guy.
Sergeant,
So
I wouldn't normally pull rank on you, but I'm going to. Because I'm an angel.
Scott, wait.
I said some stuff to you that...
I can't believe I'm saying this, but give Buzz Westcott one more chance.
I don't know if you're listening out there, but I pray to God that you are. I need to ask you to forgive me. Forgive me for being so caught up in my own stuff that I didn't treat you with compassion and kindness. See, you're not alone out on that ledge. I've been living on a ledge of my own for a long time. I'm not the man people think that I am. I go home to an empty apartment every night because my wife left me and she took away my kids. I mean, she had good reason to. I was a self-absorbed husband and a lousy father. I was more worried about my ratings than I was my own family. Scott, I know you're scared and you're hurting right now, but please don't jump. I don't know if I believe in angels. I do. And I'll make you a deal.
under one condition. I'll tell you about a real special angel that I know, but only with both our feet on the ground. Come down from there now. Please come down now.
I'm ready to go inside now, but I'm too afraid to move.
It's okay. It's okay. Just hold on.
You followed procedure for 23 years and 6 days. This is where the rubber meets the road, Sergeant.
Give me your hand.
I got you. Slow.
Okay, just come with me. Let's go down. Down, easy. I got you.
Oh, thank God.
You okay?
Wait, I have to say goodbye to someone. Thank you. And, no offense, but I hope I don't see you for a long time.
A long, long time.
Yeah, okay.